The year was 2002. I was 5 years in on a 20-year bid. I had already served over 3 years of that time in a box. I was young, my life was in shambles. I had 15 more years to go. Although I was content and at peace with my higher power, I still felt spiritually dehydrated. I needed to embody personal power. I needed to redesign myself and reevaluate my code of ethics. So I started flipping through a book catalog and searching for some type of thing that can lead me to personal empowerment. And I came across the Bushido Warrior Code on several occasions before. But this particular time, I decided to read the synopsis. After reading it, I immediately purchased the book. Once I received it, I was very impressed and satisfied. The book changed my life, changed the way I looked at things. It gave me understanding and closure to a lot of things that I didn't understand. And it gave me something to seek. So, on this episode of Build and Destroy, Mel Kross TV Network Book Club, I present to you the Bushido Warrior Code. Bushido refers not only to martial rectitude, but to personal rectitude. Rectitude or justice is the strongest virtue of Bushido. A well-known samurai defines it this way. Rectitude is one's power to decide upon a course of conduct in accordance with reason without wavering. To die when to die is right. Another speaks of it in the following terms. Rectitude is the bone that gives firmness and stature. Without bones, the head cannot rest on top of the spine, nor hands move, nor feet stand. So without rectitude, neither talent nor learning can make the human frame into a samurai. See, what separates humans from the rest of the animal kingdom is we possess many cognitive abilities not seen in other animals. We have a full-blown language capacity as well as our reasoning and planning abilities. And your character being the mental and moral qualities of an individual. So regardless to what nationality you are, no matter if you are a man, human, or child, making a right and sound decision is the most important aspect of our lives. Your circumstances is a reflection and result of your thoughts. We are the shapers and molders of our circumstances, so we must be mindful what consumes our thoughts, because our thoughts could become words. Watch your words, because your words could become actions. Watch your actions, because your actions become your character. And watch your character, because your character becomes your destiny. So, whatever we study, we must put into practice, because it's a process that we have to trust. Courage. Bushido distinguishes between bravery and courage. Courage is worthy of being counted among virtues only if it's exercised in the cause of righteousness and rectitude. In his analytics, Confucius says, perceiving what is right and doing it not reveals a lack of courage. So ultimately, courage is doing the right thing. There's a distinctive difference between bravery and courage, not just in Bushido. Bravery is the ability to confront pain, danger, or attempts of intimidation without any feeling of fear, whereas courage is the ability to undertake an overwhelming, difficult, or pain despite the imminent or unavoidable presence of fear. Bushido utilizes the latter because courage to a real warrior is not just a characteristic or attribute. Courage is a responsibility and an obligation to do right and not stray from their path and their beliefs, never to abandon the truth. You know, it takes a real strong person to be able to follow their goals and their dreams, even when they're not supported by those that love them or those closest to them. It takes a real man or person of courage to go out there and do what it is you need to do. A man invested with the power to command and the power to kill was expected to demonstrate equally extraordinary powers of benevolence and mercy, love, magnanimity, affection for others, sympathy, and pity are traits of benevolence, the highest attribute of the human soul. This right here is very vital virtue, because anyone in leadership positions should be one with a level head, a fair and impartial fact finder. Attributes like benevolence, love, mercy, sympathy, empathy, pity, sorrow, etc. are traits needed to eliminate and forbid the existence of tyrants. Discerning the difference between obsequiousness and politeness can be difficult for casual visitors of Japan. But for a true man, courtesy is rooted in benevolence. Courtesy and good manners have been noticed by foreigners who visited Japan as that to be a distinctive Japanese characteristic. Politeness is important in life. If you're polite, you are more likely to achieve your objectives and get what you want, and people will take you more seriously. Although somebody from the street would probably disagree due to the fact that there are people that take kindness for weakness, but people respect each other because of politeness, behaviors, and their good dispositions. If they speak rudely, nobody will want to listen to them. And you look at it from a business perspective. You come into a work in a business office, you gotta dress for the part, and you know your whole attitude and everything gotta also fit that part. So politeness is definitely a good virtue to have. True samurai, according to author NITOBE, disdain money, believing that men must grudge money, for riches hinder wisdom. Thus, children of high-ranking samurai were raised to believe that talking about money showed poor taste, and that ignorance of the value of different coins showed breeding. Luxury was thought the greatest menace to manhood. Luxury is considered negative. For one, it creates a separation of class based on the material world, but not in the spiritual one. Secondly, luxuries can make a person lazy and complacent. Look at the world today. We in our phones all the time. If we want to find out what's going on in the movies, if we want to, anything we want to find out, we could just Google or go somewhere and could find it out. We no longer have to look in the yellow pages. We no longer have to go here and seek, and challenge ourselves and use our brain. It made it very simple. It dumbed us down. And even in the world we is today with all these computers and everything, a lot of us is not as active as we usually was. You know what I'm saying? Human love and life and dignity can be compromised if a person put a price on your head. Economic reality has dealt a blow to organizational loyalty around the world. Nonetheless, true men remain loyal to those whom they are indebted. Loyalty to me is not just a word. It's a lifestyle. Loyalty is best manifested when two or more parties who declare they're loyal to one another are far away from each other. And in this absence, they treat the other party's family, friends, and everything that party loves and cherishes. And they will treat them people and things as if that party that they're loyal to was right in front of them. Furthermore, real men will be loyal to those they are in debt with. Debt meaning someone who saved their life or taught them heartfelt lessons. The word debt meaning a feel of gratitude for a service or a favor. And as a true man, anytime somebody do good by you, it's only right that you do good by them. Bushido teaches that men should behave according to an absolute moral standard, one that transcends logic. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. The difference between good and bad and between right and wrong are givens, not arguments subject to discussion or justification. And a man should know the difference. Finally, it's a man's obligation to teach his children moral standards through the model of his behavior. The first objective of a samurai's education was to build up character. Your character and self-control are one of the same, because one who is well taught has great character, and one of the many attributes of a person with good character is self-control. Self-control and not giving into anything externally and let it control you or take you out of your character. Never allow anyone to know that they can push your buttons, because they can control you. A person of character and self-control does not entertain recklessness, impulsiveness, reactors, or anything that's opposite of prudent. Remember, your character is a direct sum of your thoughts. Your circumstances along with your character is a reflection of those thoughts and is the outcome of those thoughts. So we always got to be mindful on what it is we feed our brain. We always got to have some type of self-control. A tongue weighs less to nothing. Yet, the strongest man on this planet that ever roamed this earth wasn't strong enough to hold it. Hope that didn't go over your heads. I thank y'all and appreciate y'all for tuning in to my Build and Destroy book club. And it's the first time, I came with the graphics and everything because I wanted to give y'all a real experience. Those that's taking your time out of your everyday lives to spend it with me, I wanted to be worth your while, and I wanted to give y'all the full so y'all can fully grasp everything. This is how my book clubs Build and Destroy is going to be here on out, except on Sundays at 1 o'clock when we discuss and go over the book club. Like again, we might just go over this right here again because, this is something new. Sorry that I didn't get it out Sunday. I've been working on this for a while. A couple of things happened. Neither here nor there. If you're watching this now and you just seen it, then that means I succeeded in making it happen. Anything we put our minds to, we can achieve. Build and destroy. Build a better you and destroy all the negative and bullshit about yourself. Peace.